Hey friends, so before I start the video, I just wanted to say if I sound like I'm dying when I'm speaking, it's because I have COVID and I ate ice cream before I started recording and I wasn't supposed to do that. So if any stomach noises seep out, I apologize in advance. I just saw the ice cream and I was like, YOLO. So yeah. You've done it. It's now 2021 and you're ready to start the new school year. You've established a workout routine and have been using teeth whitening strips at least a few times a week, and you've found ways to dress your body in a way that is flattering to you, feeling a confidence you've never felt before. After that last minute glow up, you're ready to start the school year. New friends, fresh goals, reunions with teachers, and warm weather. After receiving the best grades you've ever gotten, getting in the BWI art show, and making tons of new memories with a group of people you never thought you'd get close to, there's no going down from here. You just keep winning. Time is going by fast, but you've been going faster. As the clock slowly ticks and your life flashes before your eyes, a rush of fulfillment runs down your throat all the way to your stomach. Happy New Year. But what do you do when the hard shell of armor you once equipped yourself with starts falling off, and you realize the front you put up, the wall you thought was unbreakable, becomes susceptible to all the daggers and arrows being thrown at it? As winter prolonged and the third quarter of your junior year started, your stamina decreased, and all you wanted to do was revert back to that terrible state. When you didn't have to work, and you were stuck in a day-to-day loop where absolutely everything felt the same. When you said a hello every morning to the same photograph of your parents' wedding day on the wall, and some trophy next to the television you never actually knew the purpose of. You just told yourself, at least someone was winning. That was really bad. But you couldn't waver or back down now. There was no time to want to curl back in a ball and revert to the ways of quarantine. Besides, the pandemic was practically over now, and at least 2 to 3 students in each of your classes weren't wearing masks. You had to force yourself to get back up, and you were somewhat successful, until you realized things started becoming rough at home, you were failing to take care of yourself, and worst of all, there was drama all around you. Before you knew it, you were stuck in the middle of 4 situations, and all your attention was drawn towards the never-ending trail of receipts and misunderstandings. Then the voice in your head started speaking. You need to stop caring about all that stuff, Caitlin. A lot of it is stuff you could just step right out of and block out. Don't forget about your piano lesson on Thursday you haven't been practicing consistently. Oh, and those 31 missing assignments. Math is very important, and you won't get a stable career in the future if you don't study now and work hard. But also make time for your friends, because they matter to you, don't they? Show them that you care, but don't forget about your family. Time is slowly slipping, and you must live life in the moment. Your family does so much for you. But also look around you. Almost all your friends have jobs, and they can take care of all their responsibilities. So why can't you? After all the brain nagging, anxiety, and built-up pressure to balance everything from your schoolwork to your diet to the needs of your friends and family members, you shut down. What I hit was an unexpected wave. I swallowed an insane amount of salt water, and I became so numb to the point where I couldn't even feel guilt or remorse for not taking care of myself or completing any tasks. But it's okay, because I could always turn to the things that made me happy, right? Art and music have always been a constant source of happiness in my life, so why don't I take a moment to draw, or paint, play the piano, or even sing? But what do you do when everything that once inspired and motivated you has now caused you to feel bitter and jealous? Why can't I learn this technique and practice it every day? How is this person so good when we're the same age? I can't even fathom what it's like being that talented. Why can't I get out of bed and become a somebody? Why can't I change the world? Why can't I? Whatever. It's exam season, prom is coming up, none of that matters. It's time to get it together. I'm sure it's concerning for your family members, your therapist, and your friends to watch you spiral down into such a mental state. So now it's time to get out. Even after getting up for a week and getting ready to get things done and to take those exams, you get COVID. And the exam you studied for all year is no longer an exam you can take. Now, after saying all this, you would think I would have some big takeaway, or even a lesson I've learned, but the truth is I don't. I don't fully have myself together and I'm still figuring things out. What I've learned is that life isn't always about having the answer. The thing is, I don't know what to do right now, and that's fine. I'm allowed to feel these emotions, and I don't always have to be at my peak. I don't care about whether I'm in my flop era or not. Not being at our 100% 24/7 is just what makes us human. I don't have to take ginormous steps right now to become the person who I want to be or constantly envision what my life will be like in 5 to 10 years. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't set goals, make to-do lists, and that you should just sit around, be hard-headed and stubborn because you don't know how to solve your problems. These things will probably make you feel worse and won't do you any good. Of course, it's important to set some goals, reminders, and to have ambitions, but when you're a high anxiety and easily overwhelmed person like myself, sometimes making one to-do list can turn into 5, then 10, and even 20. And before you know it, what once kept you organized is the reason why you can't sit still, focus, and catch a break. Too much of anything is unhealthy, even organization. Okay, Caitlin, well, you've explained to us why your life has been sucky, haven't really given us any good takeaways or lessons, and have given us a great reminder as to why too much of anything is bad, which is already an obvious fact. So, what really is the purpose of this video? To vent? To show your artistry through your mental health issues? Or to be a life coach? My mic got messed up and muffled for this part of the video, so I'm gonna have to re-record on my iPad. But what I really wanted to say was, I don't know what the purpose of this video is either. I'm 17, still a high school student, and I haven't figured my life out yet. But honestly, all I can really do right now is work towards recovering. Even if I don't have a solid plan, what I can do is live in the present moment, and hopefully talking about the things I'm grateful and thankful for will be something I can look back on, because life hasn't all been terrible. Even if I haven't been doing my best, there are still things that I love, that fascinate me, and that I love learning about. And sometimes it's all you really can do. Take a step back, appreciate what you have, and smile. Now, if my words weren't inspirational enough for you, then hopefully this montage can explain what I can't explain through words. that's Mia. This is my friend Mia, and that's Shiham, and that's Natalie. That is
Oh my
sexism.
God. Crime of the century.